Hey, what's up? It's AP Experiment. Welcome back to Modern Warfare. And as you can see, I'm playing in the third person mode, aka one of my favorite modes, new modes added to the game. This is actually very fun. If you've seen any of my other third person videos, I'm normally playing with my brother, but this is one of the ones I was basically playing by myself. I think I still was finishing out the mounted kills that I was doing from the last video. Which I have completed all those challenges, and right now I'm working on I've not only finished all those challenges, but I've also maxed out all those guns. Tempest Razorback is already finished, the Cronin Squall is already maxed out. I maxed out the Tempest Taurus, which I hadn't finished before my hiatus, and then I also finished out the Tempest Squall, the Tempest Razorback, and then I also finished out the I'm trying to remember. It's one other gun. I got the ISO 45 and maxed that out as well. So now I'm just working to get far enough in the battle pass, because I haven't bought the battle pass yet. But I'm almost close to getting the FR Avalanche, and then maxing that, and then I have to max that out, and then I'd be pretty much almost caught up. The only gun I would not currently have would be the M13C, because I completely missed out on the Shadow Siege. I completely missed out on the Shadow Siege event, so I don't currently know how to unlock it, if I can even unlock it at this point. So I have to, do my research into that. So if anybody knows how to do that, I would appreciate you dropping that in the comment section. But as I said, I really enjoy this game mode. Like, I enjoyed the third person mosh pit. It literally gives me like a mixture between Last of Us, which is a game that my brothers and cousins have played multiple times. Like it gives me a mixture between like that and Fortnite. So, this is a game mode that I really enjoy. Plus, you get to really look at your character in like you really get to look at your character, fully. So it's a really good game mode. I really enjoy it. As well as a lot of people don't really seem to understand it sometimes. So as someone who's played hours of third person shooters, it kind of gives me a little bit of advantage sometimes. I do really enjoy it. I think I was using attack 6 here. And again, I'm still going for mounted kills, so you're going to see me standing around looking at corners. And I understand third person mechanics, so there's a lot of times when I can see people around the corner, and I know that I'm shooting at something, but I know that when they're going to basically turn the corner, so I will just sit there mounted. Overall, I think I'm actually really getting back in a game form. I've had a couple decent games that you will see in later gameplays where I was literally, I'm not going to say popping off, but I was doing decent. I had some really good games that really just showed me, okay, not only are my skills coming back that I had before the hiatus, but I've even picked up a couple skills that I was working on before the hiatus. So things are coming back smooth. I'm getting smooth. I'm getting back smooth at Call of Duty. I'm getting very decent in Apex. I'm overall mastering Newcastle, and figuring out when and where to use everything. My confidence as far as overall playing the games is getting smoother, and in all that excitement, of course, I'm still waiting on X Defiant, which is still, for the moment, still not really at release point. I think they're still working on things and bugs. That's what their last announcement said, that they were still trying to get as many bugs as possible. They aren't doing the normal industry standard of dropping a beta and the beta really just being a preview to whatever the game is. They legitimately took the feedback from the beta, and they are working on a final version that has a lot of those bugs and complaints resolved. So I appreciate it. I appreciate how much work and dedication they're putting into it. As someone who played Rainbow Six Extraction, I really hope that that dedication is rewarded, because when I played Rainbow Six Extraction, and I was very excited, I was making content almost every day, I was like really loving that game, and then it didn't get a year two. It really, like, I'm not gonna lie, it hurt my spirits a little bit, because I was like, this game is fun, the community behind it is kind of fun, people were making great content on it. Like, yes, it was a simplistic format, yes, it was not what Siege fans were looking for, but you know, Rainbow Six Extraction had its purpose, had its place, and I think that the fact that it didn't get a YouTube is a shame. I mean, I'm sorry, the fact that it didn't get a valuable year two. It got a year two, but the year two is basically a repeat of the content from year one, so it didn't really get anything new. It just got all the same events repeated, which in my opinion is very much a shame. But XDefiant looks like it's going to get supported, not only because the community surrounding it seems to be a lot of former COD players, as well as like other players from other FPS communities that are very interested in a quote-unquote breath of fresh air in FPS content, which XDefiant feels like, which is good. It's good. It's like very good. What I really hope doesn't happen is that the popularity of the game alters the game from its original trajectory. You know, like it's a really solid game as far as I've seen and played, as I've been, you know, kind of messing with it since pre-alpha, almost nearly since announcement. I think I got like one of the first email sets for the interaction sessions. So it's like I've been messing with it since pre-alpha. I really hope that the game sticks to its core, which is, you know, being an FPS game that's an arena shooter with, you know, a punk rock type style, good colorization, good customization. I can't wait to see all the different types of customization, the camos, the different little gear sets, because it definitely looks like it's going to have like a bunch of little customization. So the personalization of the character that you're playing as well as the customization of the player that the operator that you're playing as well as the guns. That's going to be really what I hope to see the most out of. The way the attachments work is going to be very interesting. They haven't really. I'm not going to say they haven't shown it off, because they have. The betas did show it a bit. But, I mean, you know how a lot of SPS communities are. Somebody put out a video with that. Someone who has a lot of influence puts out a video talking about these are the best attachments for such and such gun. And it kind of does a wave. It's not insane, but it does do a wave inside the community. And a lot of the attachments eventually get ignored. So I can't wait to see for myself, as my name implies, and I get to experiment with, you know, all the different attachments, what type of different, you know, builds I can make, what type of different play styles I can kind of formulate with. I am going to be an Epsilon, so I'm most definitely going to be an Epsilon. I pretty much already know that. I'm gonna mess with the I'm gonna play with every faction for the most part, but like my main faction is going to be Echelon, just because Echelon is my type of faction. I would stick to the I forget what they're actually called. I think I know they're the faction from Far Cry 6. So I'm probably gonna tamper with them as well, just because I do normally like to be a team support type of guy, and you know, being able to heal the team is very effective. but as they are literally the most popular faction due to one, them being OP in both betas, as well as them being very, very useful and effective for teams. I really feel like I don't need to do that personally. Someone else will end up, you know, like taking on that role in any game that I play. As well as the Phantoms. The Phantoms are probably another one that I'm not really going to be using too heavily. Firstly, because I'm bad with shields. So if I use the quote-unquote Riot Shield version, I'm not going to know at all what to do with him. And then if I do the other one, which I believe is the other one does like a little personal bubble shoot, like I'm not gonna say like little crescent moon half bubble. I know what to do with that just because I have played 10 characters in Overwatch. But yeah, I can't wait. Catch you guys in the next one.